I call it cognitive surplus, and it represents the ability of the world's population to volunteer and to contribute and collaborate on large, sometimes global projects.
Imagine a way for people all over the world to tell the story of what was happening to them or around them during a disaster or emergency situation. It would need to be easy to use, something that almost anybody can do, and it would need to be deployable worldwide.
What are you doing?
Checking in to see how it's going in Bosnia.
Bosnia. They don't have roads, but they have Facebook.
Because now that media is increasingly social, innovation can happen anywhere that people can take for granted the idea that we're all in this together. And so we're starting to see a media landscape in which innovation is happening everywhere and moving from one spot to another. That is a huge transformation. We are increasingly in a landscape where media is global, social, ubiquitous, and cheap. Right? Now, most organizations that are trying to send messages to the outside world, to the distributed collection of the audience, are now used to this change. The audience can talk back. And that's a little freaky, but you can get used to it after a while, as people are doing. But that's not the really crazy change that we're living in the middle of. The really crazy change is here. It's the fact that they're no longer disconnected from each other.
There you see lots of tarps. You see some of them look a little unshaved, unshowered. But also in the crowd, you see a lot of laptops and iPads. And a lot of people are wondering, is this movement being fueled by social media? How are they getting people to join their protests? Like what sites are they using to let people know where they're going and how they can get involved?
Usually the core for social movements like this tends to be Facebook and Twitter. They're leveraging the hashtag Occupy Wall Street so that if people are curious about learning about it on Twitter, they can search for Occupy Wall Street and they can see the conversations that are happening. They have about 180,000 followers on Facebook, so it's really powerful.